Hello, it's Pebble-kun. I'm back with some more Marvel Champions custom content. We're going to be playing Leonardo by Inkwire, and I've played a lot of Inkwire stuff before. Leonardo is not new to me, but I haven't fully played him since, like an update that was made to Leonardo's cards. I remember specifically Stoicism used to give him a tough status. It used to give him a tough status, and I think it was one cost. This is a much weaker card now, but granted, like one cost for a ready and a tough is insane, so very understandable. So I haven't really played this updated Leonardo. I think I played him maybe once, but I don't fully remember. We're gonna play against Unus or Unus. This is an official scenario from Marvel Champions. I played him. I played Unus a good amount of times when Age of Apocalypse came out, and then I just never played him again. But I've heard a lot of people say this is a good deck tester scenario, so I have him on expert, and we're going to in expert mode. Each player gets an encounter card, so we'll just go ahead and do that real quick. We got the modulars here, right? Just the usual required, recommended. I put in expert one, standard one. Let's get that encounter code. We're gonna go with the leadership recon. I've played, like I said, I play a lot of Leonardo, and I've put him in like various decks. But this leadership one, it uses some cards I don't usually use. Like I haven't really used lead from the front since like with like playing as Quicksilver. So I can see how this can be good for Leo. So we're gonna give that a shot. We got some standard cards here. We got some reskins of existing cards. So this is more so for like their reskins instead of like custom allies, because when testing heroes and content for the community approval system, you should be using just official cards alongside the hero or scenario. So we got an official scenario here, we got official cards in the precon, and we're ready to go. We're ready to start. The thing with all the turtles, I think all of the turtles, is that you can search. You basically you have a setup mechanic that is built into an action. This way you can, like, if you lose your stuff, you can go back, use the action to grab your stuff again. But this is at the cost of one less card, like in your starting hand. So yeah, and Leo has the standard 6 hand size, 5 hand size. So yeah, these cards are useless right now. Make the call as well. So I do. Is this worth it? Turn one? Probably not. It is thwarting, but I'll just hold it just in case we get like 4 upgrades, because that can happen. We got no upgrades. That is unfortunate. We do have call for backup, which I guess I'll play it. But yeah, let's go ahead and discard a card and see those katanas. They should all be named by now. Yep. And we have this beautiful kind of spread of the artwork between 2 cards. So it's just exhaust a wild for identity specific card, doesn't have to be an event. And then exhaust 2 katanas to control to get basically lead from the front. And to get put into play exhausted, so we flip up to hero. And for his action, he can ready his katana turn 1, so we get one of these at least. And both katanas have both effects. Although this requires 2, so like, yep. So currently Unus has tough. I think we'll just hit him. Does he have retaliate? He does have retaliate because of gene pool. What I'm thinking. Oh wait, do I have a ready? I do have a ready. Wait, okay, hold on. I was gonna get the tough off and then thwart with like 3. But I think we probably use the katana, so like this for stoicism. I wouldn't be able to use the other katana that I would ready from stoicism, but I could then do lead from the front. Or I would do lead from the front and then stoicism, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I just set up call for backup and keep 1 card. I realize I need to get the stats. So okay, let's go ahead. I think we're just gonna thwart and then attack. I don't think there's a reason to take that one retaliate ones though. We do this. Wait, no, the other way. The other cards. So double research for lead from the front. I get those stats until the end of the round, end of the phase. And I would just thwart 3. He no longer has retaliate 1. We go ahead and stoicism. We ready a card. Ready a katana. And we ready Leo, and then Leo attacks for 3, which gets the tough off, and that'll just be my turn. We draw 4. We'll keep call for backup. So after placing 1 threat here, place 1 threat on gene pool. Unus will attack. I don't think we defend. Oh yeah, my stats go back to normal. He does have a defense event, but like we discarded 1 of them already. If we had it, we could defend with +2 and then also ready, which is quite nice. I guess that's like similar to Desperate Defense, I think. The protection card. I think we just take the hit. I mean, it's turn 1. Did I shuffle this? Yes, I did. I'm going to shuffle again. Yeah, I could have just looked at the card number there. Anyway, this is 2 damage. We had this extra encounter card from the setup. So we go ahead, surge, exhaust. Oh, shoot. Shoot. The villain attacks you. It's going to need 2. We're going to just have to take it because we're already exhausted. We get stunned. So we just take 2 damage. Pretty forgiving boost cards. But this one is, he attacks me again. Man. None of these effects go off. And this one, ooh, that one hurts. I know we're back to player phase. That's not good. Let's see here. So this is basically a free card, I guess, to use. So remove 2 threat, and I could ready. And I guess I can use my action to ready, and then I could give myself stats, but I'm not looking too hot right now. I guess I could use a white tiger here. Okay, so it was remove 2 threat, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna play this frog punk. We'll get rid of this, yeah. So after I play, draw 2 cards. We get upgrades. There they are. Okay. After an ally you control takes consequential. So this is a tight show. After consequential, ready that ally. So it's like an immediate command team with unlimited counters. Yaijutsu. When an enemy attacks, exhaust a katana, you may play an attack event. So it's like Warpath, I suppose. But if this attack defeats an enemy, there is a typo. I gotta pause the recording to go let him know. Okay, funnily enough, a different user named Archangel noticed a different typo. When an enemy initiates an attack, exhaust at a katana upgrade you control. So there's actually 2 typos on there. Whoops. Man, it happens. It happens. I know the pain. So I'm thinking, I mean, upgrades is just so good. I think we do this, but let's see here. I mean, we are good to flip. Main scheme starts at 0 at the beginning of the game, and there's like no threat on gene pool. We are good to flip. It just it pains me to see like holding a card for 2 turns. But I think we're just gonna do it because I don't want to sacrifice these upgrades. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and flip down. We're not gonna use White Tiger. We're gonna just keep. And what is call for backup good for? Because we have Nick Fury. Is April O'Neil the best ally for call for backup? Is that what that's for? I guess it's also Splinter, but Splinter is a cheap ally. I'm gonna get rid of call for backup. I'm gonna go ahead and draw 6. And we are hoping to heal. Hopefully we don't get exhausted from one of the expert difficulty cards. So his schemes for 3. That's manageable. We can deal with that. Place 4 on each side scheme. Okay. We can do that. We can deal with this. We know this for sure. There's April O'Neil. There's Mission Leader, which, oh, Splinter's a 3 cost, not a 2 cost. I mean, we're fine. I am thinking probably play April O'Neil. Man, is this okay? We gotta think about the value of this card here, right? Vigilant, because it's a 2 for 2 threat. Normally that's a bad value, but we get to ready a katana upgrade. How worth it is it to upgrade a katana upgrade? It gives us a chance to get plus stats on everything, or generate a resource for another card. Alternatively, we just do damage. We probably just do damage. This is true solo. I'll be honest. Let's heal. Leo has a heal of 3. So heal 3. Go ahead and flip up now. We can't attack or anything. But we also don't have a ready on ourselves. Go ahead, yeah, just play April O'Neil, see what we get. So we're gonna draw 3. And then, hey, there's the ready. That didn't take long. We do have You Got This. You Got This works with Nick Fury. No, I guess it could also work with White Tiger. Works with either of them. That could be worth it. We are stunned, so the only option is to thwart, which, to be fair, is not a bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then we're gonna use the action on Leo to ready a katana. I mean, we could do this. We're stunned. Okay, so we got to decide the lane here, right? Do we attack or thwart? And honestly, I'm kind of just thinking thwart or attack. But I don't get to use You Got This, but I can just save that for next turn. Or save the Genius for next turn. I feel like I should save the Genius. Okay, so if I attack, get rid of stun. Yeah, let's just do this because I want an ally for jump blocking. And having 2 allies for chump blocking, that's even better. Except, that's the whole point of this scenario though, is that you don't want to chump block. Or, you know, it's kind of like a cost, right? Place 3 threat to chump block. And honestly, I think that's probably fine. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. 7 damage piercing. And we are able to return it to my hand. So that's another thing. I can just keep that in my hand. There's a retaliate. We should thwart before. Well, let's say we thwarted 4 before we did the attack. Because we can easily do that. And then we would have done the attack. Not retaliate. We do have this. This is really good, actually. Wow, this is really good for Professor X, or for a Nick Fury, or a Grant Ward even. Ooh. That's pretty good. So we're gonna do 2 thwart, I guess, yeah. And I guess we'll hold on to these guys. Whoops. Drew too many. Try that again. I fat fingered that. Okay. 1-1. Here's an attack. We're gonna go ahead and defend with Nick Fury. So this will place 3 here. This is after the attack, so. Yep. And then yeah, now he has to retaliate 1 again, but that's not an issue. Whoa. Shadow of the Past. Here we go. I was thinking about doing like a TMNT standard set, but you know, I am, you know, testing this for the CAS community approval system. Okay. When reveal a cloak. So here's a cloak status. When defeated, to cloak the villain. So yeah, I don't know. Like, this is one of the kind of minions where you could just leave her in play. She only does 1 damage. Well, 3 damage on the first one, 1 damage after that. But yeah, this is what Cloak does. If you want to read it, I forgot to do this, but I don't think well. So it would require an exhaust. I don't think there's a reason to. This card is more of like if you're doing change of fortune, or you want to do stuff during the villain phase, or if it's like the last turn, you just need a little bit more damage to win the game, or something like that. Or, you know, like if you really want a minion to die before deactivate. But right now, the exhaust katana, that's not really worth it at the moment. But yeah, let me double check gene pool. It is just 3 threat, right? Yes. Okay, cool. Clarity of purpose. Clarity of purpose. I feel like in this kind of game, because I'm thinking this could be short. Could be a short game, but I'm not sure. If it's a short game, clarity of purpose might not be worth it. Helicarrier is a safer. It's a safer choice. I don't think we do second numbers. I think we just go ahead and play the Helicarrier. I think that's fine. Which actually, well, no, we can use this. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this. So we do 7 damage piercing. Yeah, Kadai doesn't have guard or anything, so we're just gonna do it to. That would give us retaliate though. So, ooh, retaliate. Do we just take the retaliate? Honestly, I think we just take the retaliate, to be honest. So it'll just be on 1 damage. Yeah, I kind of just end up doing rush because we don't want to stick around too long here, or else we might die or lose the threat. So we could try to take care of Kadai. Well, I think we, yeah, I don't know. I think we at least do this. We're gonna get another minion though. I think they're all the same, right? Yeah, they're all the same. There's the other two right there. So we're in the veiled cloak. Yeah, these. Yeah, that's like 6 damage right there. Ooh. If you flip down, that's 6 threat. It would be 8. So we would lose from scheme if we flip down. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna have to just do something about them, I think. Unfortunately, all we can do is prevent 2 with our white tiger. Alternatively, we prevent damage, and we would be preventing 3 damage actually. So then we'd be placing 3 threat here. So what, is it worth it? If it's 3 threat, we can deal with it. We can handle it in terms of like the effects that Unus would have. I think honestly, I mean, it really is just a difference of 1. Like if I defend, it's 3 damage. If I attack now, I prevent 2, but then I take 1 anyway. We'll just keep the ally. We'll keep the event, honestly. This is like, I might just win with this 1 card. Theoretically, if I survive, I could win with the 1 card. Okay. We just got a bunch of Make the Call. That's going to be really helpful to try and get like Nick Fury back to do Taicho again. That'd be really nice. Place 1, place 1. I forgot about the place 1. So that actually would give him Amplify. We can handle it. Whatever. But I guess the question is, do I defend against this with the ally or defend against the soldiers? I'm thinking we need to defend with both characters. So you know what? We're just gonna. I guess I could play an attack event. I don't know if I want to right now. It wouldn't return to my hand. I don't have the resources to return it. Okay, I think we just defend. So that'd be 4 damage. So that would be, I would take 2. I take 3 here, and I defend here. So we're gonna place 3 threat right here. Then the encounter card. If we can survive this, that's an infinite. Neither of them are infinite minions. So Surge, this is scary. Place 4 threat. We survive. We survive at least. The weird thing is Helicarrier doesn't work with Make the Call. Because we're not playing we're not playing the ally, we're playing Make the Call. We do have Iron Heart. We're playing a dangerous game with the jump blocking here. Honestly, I'm not sure if Nuki Sake is worth it. It's 3 effective resources. I don't think it's worth it. Well, because it helps play this again. I can play this attack event twice if I play Nuki Sake. I'm exhausted right now. I realize there's no advance button, huh? Yeah, we're just gonna have to flip that, honestly. I think we don't play our attack event. I think we have to do Nick Fury to turn things around. So what that's gonna look like is we're gonna have to Make the Call and use up 4 cards. We're gonna get 3 cards back. Do Nick Fury to do basically 4 thwarting. I think we're just gonna have to flip down. We just can't take the hit. And with the cloak, status cards out, we can at least defeat foot soldiers. That will help at least. I'm thinking of Ironheart. If I do Helicarrier and then this, I don't have enough to do, because I would play Ironheart and then I would get one card. I only have so many cards to play Nick Fury. I guess we can do, wait, White Tiger is a draw 2. That's not too bad. But the problem is that I can't make use of Taicho to get an extra activation. We're just going to do Nick Fury. Sorry for talking so long there. Go ahead and get April O'Neil. After enters play, draw 3. Isn't White Tiger is play from hand, isn't it? Yeah, from hand. So it doesn't work with make the call anyway. Okay. Draw 3. We get another attack event. We have a defense event. We should probably use it. Probably keep it and use it. But then also our alter ego support. We get healing, which is huge. We get healing now, this turn, if we flip down. That's gonna be huge. And we can keep both cards. But then I would be holding the defense card for 2 turns. So that I don't think is worth it. But we are able to play the attack event. So okay. We played Nick Fury. We're gonna, let's see. Oh, if I flip down, I don't get to chump. Oh, I don't want to chump block anyway, so actually that's fine. Okay. This can be a game changer. So we're gonna do Greenhouse. We're gonna use Leo's action to ready the katana. We could just use this right now. Shoot. It's because I can flip. No. Man, it's whether or not I want to waste an attack event or not. I'm pretty sure he has toughness on 3rd stage anyway, so we're not going to be able... Well, I could attack twice with Nick Fury, but he has to retaliate once, so that's not going to... that is going to work. Because Nick Fury is going to work, but do we want to just speed to stage 3 at 5 threat on the main scheme and we're flipping down? I don't think we do. So it's going to thwart. Total 4 from the main. Thankfully, no patrol. It's going to be a waste, but I think we just got to do this on a minion. We'll do this one, of course, because we don't want to cloak the villain right now. Okay, so we flip down. We exhaust. We don't have a card. We don't have a card. Shoot, is it actually worth it? Because it's one threat on the main scheme this next villain phase. Wait, didn't I pay? No, I exhausted both of these. I got the trigger, the kicker for this, so I return to my hand. I can then just discard it now to heal 2 and draw 2. Also, what did I draw? Okay. Maria Hill's not bad for the thwart. And also the card draw. We're not gonna play Avengers Mansion. This is just way too expensive. I mean, I think. Yeah, we're not gonna play it. We're gonna hold on to Maria Hill, I guess. Because I mean, I think that's either a 2 for 2 threat and a chump block, or a 2 for 4 threat, and 2 for 4 is pretty nice. Alright, so we would draw. We do get an encounter card, which it sucks to get an encounter card and have to resolve it during alter ego, because you really, it sucks. Replace 1 threat on each. Gene pool is out of control, but we can't do anything about it right now. 2 plus 2, and Kadai will just be 1, and everything encounter cards. So, you know what? We can deal with that. That works. Reveal do 3 damage to an ally you control. Well, Nick Fury, April O'Neil, she was leaving anyway. She was out the door. She already had her foot at the door. Okay. Oh yeah, we can do this. Discard a card from your hand, and I'll discard a card here as well. I guess I should do this one first. What do I not want? Strength and numbers. Yeah, I don't think strength and numbers is gonna work in this deck. Or in this like scenario. Well, I mean, it should work in this scenario, but I'm just not. Yeah. We can heal. We should heal, and then we flip up. It is interesting. Strength and numbers, and then there's also a Nick Fury into that. I mean, it is a precon. It's not supposed to be perfect, you know. You got this. I'm not using defense card. I could hold. There's Splinter. Is Splinter? What's the other card? Okay, so there's no identity specific card currently in my discard. But this is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Splinter can put back my defensive end. That could be very helpful. I think we play Mary Hill first. There's no way to ready myself, so I'll get rid of You Got This first. So that's 2 for Mary Hill. We draw a card. Get that upgrade again. Which I suppose could be useful. I think we go ahead and play Splinter now, and then we'll use him. This is after interplay, right? Yeah. Put it on top of deck, so we have the defense card on top. Okay. Yeah, make the call is not, or call for backup is not worth it at the moment. We don't have a ready to, we don't have a way to ready, so no point in lead from the front. We can ready a katana, so I guess we'll just do that because I can. 1, 2 to play this, and I could ready another katana, but I'm not gonna use it. I mean, I don't have anything. Did I forget to? I totally forgot to do Hunted. I don't think I did anything. How did I get the card draw from Mary Hill? Yeah, so I play Mary Hill, and I think I have all the cards that I already had right there. So I go ahead, and I'll just discard one, leave from the front to discard. Because I totally forgot to do. Whoa! Where do you go? Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know why Splinter got pulled, but I had to rerun time, and he's back. So yeah, we should be good now. That was weird. We can do Splinter activating twice. That can get rid of a minion, which we probably should. That's 3 attack. I think we go ahead and do that. So get a minion out. That'll help a lot. We can forfeit 2. Let's do on main. Did I forget to? I think earlier when he schemed, I forgot to do the amplify. And he definitely had amplify, so we have to add one there. So this guy would have been discarded to get rid of that thing earlier. Go over back up in my hand again. I just have to get rid of it. Strangely, Plan B would be a good inclusion to this card. Like, because I just keep having extra cards in my hand. Okay, we're gonna ready draw 5. Yeah, Gene Pool is a problem. If we do 1 damage, I don't know. Okay, I actually pulled 2 of these, but that should be okay. We're gonna defend, and we're gonna use Nagashi. So we have 4 defense, and then we get to ready. So we take 1 damage. We take 1 damage from Karai. We get an encounter card. Attached to an infinite, yeah, so Surge. Guard, okay, alright. Here's where it hurts the most. Quick Strike, Surge, and then plus 3 hit points. So first off, the Quick Strike. I think technically the revealed, or I don't know which happens first, but let's do Quick Strike. I think we could defend it. We could defend it and ready, but then we don't really have. Ooh, I don't know. I think we just take it. I mean, how often am I going to flip down? Flipping down is really good for me because healing, but it's really good for the villain because scheming. So I think I will just defend. I don't think we need to have Leo ready, so. Oh hey. It's got an ally control. Okay, alright. Shoot. Cannot attack the villain. After your turn begins, deal 3 damage to an ally. Okay, that's just what trick on then. Ulti action, exhaust Leo. Dude. We can't attack the villain. And then just allies are just not going to be an option. Bro. Dude, I should have just used... Okay, Nagashi. These are my obligation. Okay. Well, in the very least, we can get the full use of Ironheart. Not from jump blocking, but from her, like... things here. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Do we want clarity of purpose? Clarity of purpose is, and we have healing, but we don't have a lot of thwarting. This 2-cost ally is not going to be enough thwarting. Oh man, this might be a lose. Okay. Well, we're gonna play. Shoot. Let's play our other cards first, I guess. So we're gonna use Leo to ready a katana. Then we'll use these cards. Yeah. So we'll use that to play this card, which will return to my hand. We're just gonna use it to get rid of the guard. Earlier I didn't use Helicarrier. I will use it now. Yeah. Let me draw one. There's the thwart event. Okay, here we go. We're cooking. We're gonna thwart twice here. That's gonna be 2 off main. I guess we ready a katana, but we more importantly remove another 2 threat. Darn, unfortunately, we don't have this card hasn't been very useful, but at least it was cheap. I shouldn't feel too bad about it. Man, should we just wait? I think we just wait. So next turn we stay in hero form, and then hopefully we'll be ready. I think that's what we should do. I don't think we flip the alter ego now. So we draw 5. 1. Here's an attack. We don't have a defense event, so, and we need to stay ready for this. So we're gonna just take the hit. That kills me. That does 6 damage. And even if it didn't kill me, Kadai would kill me. Well, I guess I would just have to defend there. I needed to switch to alter ego, but so you know, let's say I switched to alter ego because I think I would have lost that way anyway. So I've been 3, so 3, so that would have been the 10 because of that amplify, and then we get 1 from Kadai. So yeah, either way we lose. If I guess if I kept the Ironheart around, well, that would just pile on more threat on Gene Pool. Yeah, this is a tough scenario on expert. Maybe I should have just done standard, but anyway. So okay, thoughts on Leo, because that's what's most important here. Very sad about this card being nerfed to heck. Or no, not this card. The Stoicism. Not once was I really able to use this effect right here. Get the +1 everything. I didn't even use lead from the front. And oh no, I think maybe I did on turn 1, but it's a, well, I mean, it's a rough scenario, so I can't really fault the hero for that. But it's a combination of the scenario, the fact I'm playing an expert, and then the fact that I'm using a precon that is not optimized. The precon doesn't have to be optimized, so it is just like a bad match. And I probably should just play it standard, but yeah, I am always a big fan of Inkwire's TMNT stuff. Leo is no exception. Honestly, I usually play Leo and Shinobi with all the Shinobi shenanigans. So this deck isn't really something I normally play him with. But yeah, he is perhaps underpowered. Again, with this precon, it really feels that way. I think he's only in kit ready. So these are the only two ways to ready him. If, man, I guess, I mean, that's what Splinter is for, right? You use Splinter, get a card back, right? Maybe this card or the defense card, so that you can ready and you can keep doing stuff. I honestly, I don't think leadership is for him. I don't think, like a leadership precon, like sure, you think Leo, you think leadership, but with how this set works, with how he has like stats, like increases and stuff, he really is more built for like a ready deck, either like a protection or aggression has like readies too. Oh, like, because I'm pretty sure there's like a utopia. So like there is like a utopia. If Leo leaned into this kind of deck, that would be much better. Of course, it wouldn't work for a test, like playtesting for like the community approval system, because all these ninja cards, they're custom cards, very cool cards, very good cards, but they're all custom cards. So basically, in short, like Leo's precon, it kind of is bad. I mean, lead from the front makes sense, I suppose, because that does lean. But like, yeah, well, okay. I never in that game. I never in today's game. I never played You Got This. You Got This works really well with Leo. It also works really well against Unus. So that's on me. That's on me for not realizing that that card is really good for Unus. But on the precon, kind of bad. But again, I didn't really play it properly. I didn't play it well. The scenario was bad, but the precon actually did have cards like You Got This that work well against Unus. Or sorry, the precon, his cards plus his precon are kind of bad, but if you just change the aspect, or I mean, you can still be in leadership too, but if you run a different kind of strategy, it works a lot better. But again, You Got This is actually a really good card for him, and I just did not get to use him. Okay, attempt number 2. I will be adjusting the precon. I'm not going to change aspects. And not, like, this is supposed to be my idea of what Leo's precon maybe should be. I don't know. There is one more reskin in Inkwire's like collection of custom like cards, and it's the Squirrel Girl here, so we're gonna use it. I think that can be really good. Honestly, it pings off tough, it pings off cloaked, right? If we get another Shadow of the Past, yeah, and more allies, not too bad. We do have XT. Oh, by the way, so this is like a 3, so 4, so 7 cards here, and then I took out 7 cards here. We're taking out Clear the Purpose. I don't like taking damage, so, but like I understand, like in like a Raphael deck, oh man, he loves taking damage, and I would totally put it in his deck. But yeah, Mission Leader. I mean, we don't have the discount, so I would give, and then call for backup. I don't think. Maybe, I mean, like Nick Fury is like the only target I can think of I would want to do that with. But we do have Rapid Response, which will be really good with Nick Fury, or other allies. we got our plan B, we got our endurance. Mutagen, right? This is X gene for, I mean, it's a reskin basically. It's X gene. It does the exact same text, pretty much. Leo's katanas, they already do this, but the idea is we get this out. That means we can free up the katanas so that we can start getting stat boosts in this game rather than last game. So we're gonna go for that. 25, 40. We draw. All right, scenario is set up again, and I think this is gonna go better. We don't have allies, but we can start getting set up for sure. So draw 2. We're gonna get rid of oh, turn 1. This could be really nice. Oh shoot, turn 1. This could be really good. I think we're just gonna have to sacrifice some cards from that. I think we do these 4. Let's do these. Let's do these 4. Okay, can't really play her, but we're gonna discard her. Get our katanas. And then I guess we can actually ready to go ahead and put Sideshow into play. And then we can hold on to endurance. And then we can thwart. So yeah, this time we're gonna keep Gene Pool under control, right? We got 2. Do we want to defend? I think honestly we take it. I think we're gonna be okay here. Did I shuffle? It kind of looks like I didn't shuffle. So let's do that again. So 2 plus 1. And then encounters. I guess I did shuffle. I just because I did deal this and this was a 4 out of 7. Anyway, villain attacks you. It's gonna be a 2. We're gonna take another hit, I guess. And the other thing is an obligation that we could we can take care of it. Here's plan B. We love plan B. Let's draw a card first. Oh, flipping down would be really nice. Okay. Katanas can't be used for any of this. I don't think we have any card draw. So I want to go ahead and give our stat boosts. Give our stats a boost. And then I guess we can thwart for 3. Get rid of Gene Pool right now. I think that's not a bad idea. We're going to flip down. We're going to do X Gene. How do I do this? Let's get rid of You Got This. For X Gene. And I think we just play these other upgrades. I think we just do that. So we get an increase in health. So now we're at 15. Maximum. We draw, whoops. Also, I just okay, hold on. I forgot about the attachment. I really don't think it's worth it. So, okay, alright. So these were the cards I had. If we play Rapid Response, yeah, I think we just play Rapid Response, and then we discard 1 card to get rid of the. It's an obligation, not an attachment, but yeah. Okay, now we draw 1/1. He schemes 4/4. Counter, you are stunned. Okay. Probably doesn't help that he keeps stunning me. that definitely kills my tempo. We're not gonna play Iaijitsu because that 1 resource could be used elsewhere. Do we want to heal? If we heal, then we are stunned and we can't do this. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna flip up. Our stats are normal. We're gonna draw a card. Forgot about that. Okay. I think we do. Was Squirrel go in my discard pile? I really I wish he was. We could do Nick Fury. Problem with like make the call is that like make the call itself is like a cost, like the card, like leaving a card leaving your hand. So that makes Nick Fury, which is usually 5 effective resources, a 6 effective resource. And I'm not sure if that's still worth it for the draw 3. It is worth it for the ally though. And we do have this. I think we go ahead and do it. I think we do it. I think we go to... I think we go ahead and do it. Okay, but how am I gonna pay for April O'Neil? I think we honestly get rid of this. I think something that Leo struggles with for sure is status cards. Like, if he gets stunned, that's kind of game over for his game plan. Sorry, not game over, but like just his game plan is gonna be foiled. We're gonna do, I guess we're gonna do these 4 cards. So make the call. We draw 3. We're gonna have April do an attack. There is no retaliate, so that works, I guess. And then we're gonna thwart 2, I think. So that's her. I guess we can just go ahead and do this. Oh wait, this has piercing. What am I doing? Let's just undo the attack, but we'll still do the thwart. Yeah, I was gonna do 2 thwarts on there, so 4 off. And then we're gonna go ahead and do this. Oops, we're gonna do this. Piercing, and then turn to hand. 7 piercing. Alright. No retaliate. We have to exhaust to get rid of the stunned. And then we can use Leo to ready a katana. And you know, this is the problem, right? It's like if I wanted to do the stat boost, the stun or confuse would ruin me. I mean, granted, I can do the other thing if I only have 1 stat guy, but yeah. I guess we have to just play Helicarrier. We have both Avengers Mansion and Helicarrier into play. That's pretty good. We can also just do this again, can't we? We have a lot of resources in our hand. Hold up. If we just do this, the card returns to my hand. We can't play Helicarrier then, but I mean, more damage. I don't know how. Like, I feel like it's still early. I think we do want Helicarrier. So yeah, we spend 3, and we're just gonna hold on to this for next turn. After you, oh, it has to be defeated. Oh, that's a problem. Darn. So I would have to chomp block if I wanted to use the rapid response. Okay. I think chump blocking too much last game was definitely what ruined me. So we're gonna be really careful about chump blocking. And also we have endurance now, or not right now. Okay, yeah, actually we don't have endurance right now, but we have endurance in the deck, and once we get that out, we should be able to be surviving pretty good, I think, hopefully. So yeah, we're not gonna defend with Nick Fury. I do have a ready. I think we go ahead and do it. I could use, or no, I'll probably use XG on Yokogiri. So let's just defend normally. So 2, so that'd be 2 here. Encounter card. Okay, encounter card. Yeah, we need to get that out. April leaves. We can't trigger a rapid response out of that, but we have this. This ain't bad. Okay, we're gonna use Stoicism. So no, we would, I guess we do this first. So 7 damage piercing. And then Stoicism, I guess. So ready a katana. Then I can use Leo to ready a katana. And we ready Leo, of course. That's the whole point of Stoicism. We can actually get a stat boost this time, and then we can just ready it again because we can. We can actually play this. Huge. Okay, huge. And by the way, this is until end of round, so we keep it. We use it for like defense. Okay. Okay. I think. Wait. We kind of want thwarting too. Or do we? Because we can really get some damage in. Some real good damage. I think we go for it. So, a basic attack. Yes, toughness again. There's not one revealed or anything. There's not enough text for a one revealed. So, okay, he's at 18. He is tough, but we can pierce it. Yeah, okay. Thankfully, the piercing is not contingent on the resource requirement in the third sentence. 7 damage piercing. Huge, huge. He's on 11, right? We're on the right track. Just yeah, maybe just got unlucky. Maybe just got unlucky last night. Well, no, it really is like me just piloting that deck. Now that I know kind of more of what I'm doing, I was hoping to have a defense event here. We'll defend for 3. We take 1 damage. That's fine. I'm happy with that. I do think I prefer Leo in a defense. Like in a defense-oriented deck. I think that's mainly what I've been playing him as. It's just like in previous plays, it's just him as defense. We got a guard. He does have quick strike, so we just take 2 damage. We take those. We can take him. We can take that just fine. We do have McNicole. We have Napoleon. Okay, we can ready. Okay. Well, first off, our stats go down. Then we draw a card. White Tiger. We do want White Tiger. Honestly, let's just play White Tiger right now. And honestly, I don't think we do make the call. So we're gonna draw 3. Did I draw 3? Yes, I did. Because I did not have Greenhouse beforehand. Okay. Okay, this guy does have guard. We need to take care of him. There's a defense card that we're not going to use. We just play more allies, to be honest. I don't think we flip down. I guess there's a reason to play lead from the front. Okay, so these 2 cards I don't really need. I think I'm going to go ahead and play Ironheart first. Okay. Oh, shoot, these allies are also play from hand. So rapid response doesn't work with you. Man, what? I guess the only card that works is regroup. Regroup is the only, but that's not gonna work in this scenario. But maybe that would be a better card for the precon. Replace all the rapid responses with regroup. But okay, let's focus up here, right? We can I mean, honestly, we can still use rapid response. We won't get the effect, but like 2/2 is a really nice stat line, and we take those. All right, so we're gonna take care of the minion first, and then we're ready. White Tiger. I'm gonna go ahead and do rapid response. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do 2 thwart, I guess. Or how much damage can I do actually? Wait a minute. I have lead from the front. Wait, hold on. Hold up. Hold on. Let's think about a lead from the front here. I think we do lead from the front. Stoicism can help. Okay, we're gonna do some things here, right? We're gonna do stat boost. We're gonna ready, or we'll do Leo's ready just so I don't have to remember. And then we can do Stoicism. Wait. trying to think of the best way. I think I can't play both of these cards. Or I can, but I can't do like a second double katana use. Okay, let's just do lead from the front right now, because I don't think, yeah, let's do that. So boom, and then plus, and then plus. So we're gonna do 3 here. Ready. Ooh, does lead from the front. Oh, wait, this should be discarded now. Each character that player controls. So it doesn't matter. Oh, this is a rules question. Okay, so if White Tiger leaves play and then enters play again, does that ally get the plus stat still? And I feel like each player that player controls, is that constant? Or is it only like each player currently? And that's a good question. You know, I'm gonna submit it. I'm gonna ask. Okay, I searched it up on Discord. It was answered. Does this impact characters that come into play after it is played? It sure does. So that works very well for me. Shoot, did White Tiger already do it? No, not yet. Okay, we're gonna do 3 damage right now. White Tiger would be gone, and then rapid response, discard, put the ally into play, get 1 damage to it, and then we can just do another 3. And then Ironheart will do 1, or deal 2 damage. We're gonna do Stoicism. Whoops. So ready, if I paid with an energy, ready katana, sure. Oh wait, yes, we can do this. Okay, we can totally do a double katana. We do 5 damage, and we win. Wow, that was easy. What happened with that first game? Sheesh. Okay, that's gonna be it for this video. Join the homebrew Discord. Look at all the cool content on there. Check out Inkwire stuff, man. Inkwire, he's kind of the GOAT, I'll be honest. You got all these cards, right? And also the Shinobi cards. Man, Shinobi is amazing. Shinobi, you got like, it's like an aspect on top of an aspect. Is great. So I highly recommend all that. He also has a lot of stuff too, a lot of scenarios, a ton of more heroes. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video or on the homebrew Discord or wherever. See ya.